Welcome back to Sam's Garage, presented by NH Oil Undercoating. Sam and Doug work on installing the radiator in the 57 Thunderbird project. They choose to go with a universal radiator from Summit Racing, which worked perfectly in their application.
We had to go to Summit Racing. We got one of their aluminum universal radiators along with their condenser for the vintage air unit. Got everything as far as the condenser installed. Next, we're going to install the radiator, and then we're going to attack the steering column. We also got from Summit Racing along with the Lacara steering wheel from Kevin at Locar.
You guys, when you're doing this, a lot of times custom parts may not fit exactly the way you think they're going to fit. And so that's what we found out, because there's a lot of little changes that we have with that rack and pinion system that we put in. We've also had to put a remote steering pump onto an electric pump. So there's a lot of little changes that you have inside of these builds. And so we got real fortunate with that radiator.
The biggest thing is that no matter what obstacle you come across, you power through it, get it done, knock it out.
This is the radiator that we got from Summit, and it was one of their standard off the shelf, which was absolutely great. So one of the things that we needed to do was to modify the inlet and the outlet. So we had to modify it. So we took a standard piece, went ahead and cut the end off, and then this is where the good fabricator comes in. Then they welded it in to make everything fit in this radiator.
Yeah, because the lower neck was just a little bit bigger by one size. That thermostat housing is off of an LS engine, nice thick aluminum, something that Forrest did a very good job of welding onto this radiator. Now, Cold Case with their radiator package gave us a electric fan with the shroud. Now the shroud doesn't fit, but the fan is very nice. With a lot of CFM, I can easily take it off, and it's giving us about 80% coverage on the radiator. This should be enough cooling. If it's not, for some reason we see our temperatures going high, we can put a pusher fan in front of the condenser to help this fan. So we're gonna go back with the Summit Racing stainless steel column. This is a universal piece, 34 inches long, stainless steel, raw finish. It's got a mount that goes on the firewall that comes with a coupler that can be turned 360 degrees. That way you can get flush no matter the angle of the column. And then we came up with some shafts. These pieces I got from Scott's Hot Rods and Classic Cars. Cameron there does such a great job. Very good with replying to emails and getting the parts you need and getting them quick. So first we're gonna put this in, then this is gonna go inside the shaft. So I'm gonna put this on the yoke, I'm gonna hold this in place, and you're gonna put the column in, and we're gonna meet each other like this, slide it in, bolt it up. You can set the depth of the column. It is tilt, but it's not telescoping. So I'm making sure that Doug is sitting on his pad, and then that way, once he's good, we're gonna tighten the column lock, and then we'll go down and put our firewall flange in place. So what we have here is an electric over hydraulic power steering pump from a 2007 or later Volvo. The reason why we went that way is because the vintage air unit we were using, the front drive accessory, the power steering pump lives where you see the shaft coming in from the column to the yoke itself. So we couldn't put the power steering pump or anything there. We got ourselves a Volvo power steering pump, plumbed it in place, and now everything works. And that's what I mean by powering through any obstacles that comes up. Man, Summit Racing really came through for us this time. The radiator fit perfect, the Cold Case radiator fan fits on the radiator perfect, the steering column, nice piece, good price, and Doug's new seat.
You know, Sam, I love this new seat. It's a real upgrade from the last one. It's really comfortable, gives me the real feel of what this is gonna be like, you know. Everything here has got wonderful bling, and you know how much I love bling.
Absolutely, I can tell you love it.